Somehow, each ranger conveniently gets a suit that matches their favorite color, wardrobe, and sometimes even their hair. Coincidence? Doubtful. Ever realize the unnecessary flipping by the rangers? They cannot seem to move anywhere without unnecessary acrobatics and flips, even when walking to a nearby control panel. Hear this, Zordan, an ancient and wise being, selects teenagers with attitude to defend the Earth from cosmic threats. These kids juggle high school, detention, and giant robot battles like it's a part-time job. Imagine entrusting the safety of the planet to a group of high schoolers who can't even finish their homework on time. Why do villains always attack one at a time? The bad guys send one monster to fight the rangers, even though they clearly have armies of minions. Why doesn't Rita Repulsa or Lord Zed send 5 monsters at once? Imagine one of them saying, "Let's be fair, we wouldn't want to overwhelm the teenagers." Strategic stupidity at its finest. How do the Power Rangers supposedly keep their identities secret, but they constantly fight in broad daylight in distinct, brightly colored spandex? Their Zords even rampage through their hometowns. Are the people of the city just that clueless? Those 6 teens who are always hanging out together disappeared, and suddenly the Power Rangers showed up. Explosions from nothing. When a ranger morphs, punches, or even lands on the ground, there's an explosion. Sparks fly everywhere, often with no discernible source of fuel. The rangers could sneeze, and somehow, it would result in a pyrotechnic display worthy of a Michael Bay movie. Monster-sized problem-solving. The rangers only summon their Zords when the monster grows giant-sized, as if they're waiting for the villain to shout, "Make my monster grow!" Why not crush the monster with a Megazord before it even gets big? It's like letting your enemy reload because you want a more dramatic fight. Villains never attack the base. The Rangers' HQ is always out in the open, yet villains rarely attack it directly. It's as if there's an unspoken rule to leave the Rangers' HQ alone. Rita Repulsa can send a monster to destroy Angel Grove, but not Zordan's obvious hideout sitting on a hill. It's like ignoring the king in chess because you prefer taking pawns. Everyone speaks English. Aliens from the farthest reaches of the galaxy all speak perfect English or Japanese, depending on your version. No translator tech needed. Even extraterrestrial beings who've never been to Earth seem to know idioms. Disappearing clothes during morphing. When the Rangers morph, their civilian clothes magically disappear and are replaced by their suits. When they demorph, their outfits reappear, unwrinkled and spotless. Is there a dimension full of discarded jeans and hoodies waiting to pop back into existence? Who does their laundry? The moon has perfect gravity and oxygen. Rita Repulsa and her goons casually live on the moon. They walk around like it's a normal Earth environment. No spacesuits, no oxygen tanks, just a palace on a barren, lifeless rock. The Rangers never think to invade it either, because why not? The no one dies rule. Despite giant Zords destroying cities, no civilians are ever harmed. Buildings collapse, but everyone is miraculously evacuated beforehand. Why are the colors so gendered? The Pink Ranger is almost always female, and the Yellow Ranger is too in the US version. Meanwhile, the Red Ranger is always the leader. Subtle much? Villains never just end it. Villains love to taunt the Rangers instead of finishing them off. They let the Rangers morph, regroup, or call for backup.